Cool people, it's Grandpa, it's Grant123 Eyes of D1 is the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Monday Night Raw, which happened on the 26th of December 2011. I hope you enjoy it. I'm just going to go through the matches and what happened, and could you please give it a like, comment and rate. Thank you very much. Right. So what first happened on Monday Night Raw was the interim general manager of talent relations, John Laurinaitis, came out in a CM Punk t-shirt, you know, the one with the stars and the best in the world, I think it says. Well, he comes out in a CM Punk t-shirt. He's obviously mocking him. He's doing what CM Punk does when he comes to the ring, like doing all that sort of stuff. Anyway, he's coming out. He's like taking the mick out of CM Punk. And then the real CM Punk, because they were in Chicago for this Monday Night Raw, so the real CM Punk comes out, and as he sees John Laurinaitis taking a mick, he starts, I don't know, just having a go at John Laurinaitis, saying, "Oh, you're so predictable," and like, because everyone complains about John Laurinaitis being a boring bastard, but I think he's alright. I think he's doing a lot more what the people want, unlike Triple H, who just made the most boringest matches. And what I'm saying is, I think Laurinaitis is doing quite well, and basically CM Punk's getting the fans chanting predictable, because he's saying, is John Laurinaitis predictable? He puts the microphone to the fans, and they were like, yes he is, and all that. So basically he's taking a mick. And then John Laurinaitis goes to CM Punk, "If I'm so unpredictable, how about I'll put you in a match tonight?" And CM Punk's like, "Alright then, I can wrestle, I'm up for it." And then he says, "How about a gauntlet match?" Basically a gauntlet match is where you're in the ring, you're against three other guys, but you've got to beat the guy, and then if you beat the guy, then the second one comes in. If you beat the second guy, the third one comes in until you beat them all. And basically the stipulation was, whoever got the pin on CM Punk would get a WWE title shot the following week. That's on next week's Raw. So the three opponents that Punk was entitled to face were Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler and Mark Henry. That was the main event. I won't spoil that for you right now, but anyway. So CM Punk's got this gauntlet match, and he says to John Laurinaitis, "If I beat them three opponents, I want to face you." And obviously Laurinaitis is going, well, he don't want to get into the ring with Punk, because obviously I think he's the best wrestler going at the minute. So basically he's just getting the fans to say yes, they want that match. They want to see CM Punk beat the hell out of Laurinaitis. So he's like, alright then. So basically we've got our main event settled in the first opening of Raw. We've got CM Punk in a gauntlet match against Jack Swagger, who comes in first, Dolph Ziggler and Mark Henry, the final opponent. And if Punk beats all three of them men, then he will get to face John Laurinaitis in, I think that's just an extra match, but it'd be funny if that happened anyway. So that's what happened. Then obviously John Laurinaitis ends it with saying, you're on to CM Punk. So obviously that's when we thought, oh come on Punk, we really want you to win this gauntlet match now. So basically that's that out the way. The first match on Monday Night Raw was Cody Rhodes versus Booker T, a rematch from what was it? TLC. I didn't watch TLC pay-per-view, so I couldn't really compare it to the one I just watched on Raw, but it was a very good match. It lasted about 12 minutes. Cody Rhodes, in my view, is probably one of the most underrated wrestlers going. I mean, he's got a real good repertoire of moves. He does anything, really. But Booker T, to say he's been commentating for about 9 months now and he hasn't been in the ring for about 5 years, he's not bad. He wrestles quite fast. He's not like sluggish like some of the wrestlers. Kevin Nash. He's quite good, to be honest. It was a good match, 12-minute match. Basically, Rhodes just gets pwned off in the end, and CM Punk, Booker T gives him a kick in the midsection. He goes across the ropes, gives him a scissors kick. 1, 2, 3. I just wish Booker T could have got the win at TLC. Then we could have seen the six-time WWE Champion be an Intercontinental Champion. Anyway, so Booker T's won the first match of the night, and that was all good. Next scene we saw was Big Show with Kelly. Don't know what that was about. And basically John Laurinaitis calls Big Show to his general manager room, and he says, well, why the hell did you punch David Otunga? Who's basically an out of favour wrestler who's just teaming up with John Laurinaitis in the story. He's just supposed to be his assistant or something. Anyway, Otunga's complaining, and Big Show was like, I quote, "I can beat you any day of the week. I could beat you with my arm tied behind my back." And then John Laurinaitis, being the unpredictable vice president that he is, makes that match. He makes Big Show with one hand versus Otunga, and that match followed later on in the night. Sorry for forgetting any matches, it's hard to remember. I think the second match was Zack Ryder. Woo woo woo, you know it. The guy's got more charisma than anything, I think. What a guy. Anyway, it's Zack Ryder versus Tyson Kidd. I'll be honest, I didn't really watch. Oh, no, it's not. Basically, it was Zack Ryder with Eve Torres in his corner versus Tyson Kidd with Natalya. As you know, they got connections, the Heart Foundation, all that, yeah. Didn't really watch the match, so I can't judge it. All I know is I rewound it till the end of that match, and it had Zack Ryder victorious. So Zack Ryder, they're really doing him well. I'd like to defend his US title. Who could he face though? R-Truth. Anyway, yeah. The third thing that happened was basically John Cena. Yes, Cena comes out to the ring. He's been attacked by Kane, Master Kane, the last 2 weeks, and he doesn't know why. He wants answers from the red monster. So he's called him out basically, and then Miz's music went off, and we're thinking, what? I thought it was supposed to be Kane. Miz just comes out and goes on about what a great year he's had and how he beat Cena at WrestleMania, and then everyone's chanting Rocky, Rocky, because obviously without the rock bottom in John Cena, Miz would have never won that match. Anyway, so that's that. The Miz saying, "Oh, I can beat you," to John Cena, so they have a match. I'm going to think, oh, do I have to see these wrestle for the 20th time this year? Luckily, Miz goes out the ring after about 20 seconds of staring down at each other, and then the Miz goes on Marty saying, "I don't have to prove nothing to you. I beat you on the grandest stage, being WrestleMania." So then my boy R-Truth, the little Jimmies, got all excited for this one. As R-Truth made his entrance, he came running down the ramp at a rampant pace. See what I did there? And he's beat the living hell out of the Miz. That's what he deserves. He did a screw-crushing finale about a month back. But the real story was R-Truth did a drug test and he failed it. That's why he had to be out for a month. That's why they had to destroy the gimmick of Awesome Truth. Anyway, they made out on WWE that he got injured for a month. So R-Truth come back. He's beat the hell out of Miz with some fake punches, obviously. He's dashed him in the steel steps, and he's got the microphone to the Miz saying, I don't even know what R-Truth, I don't understand half what R-Truth says, but basically he was saying, "The thing I hate about Christmas is once you open all the presents, it's over." And he was like, "Oh, I don't want this to be over." He's like, "Oh, I wish every week on Raw was Christmas." So basically, so he could beat the hell out of Miz every week. So he's basically got, and to finish off that beating up by the Miz, he's got the water bottle and he's smashed it at the side of the Miz's head. That's what he deserves, to be honest. The Miz, I think he's a bit overrated. He's not a bad wrestler. He's got good charisma, but R-Truth basically beat him up. I wonder what they're going to do with that storyline. Two good wrestlers. Be interesting to see who they're going to make out come on top. Anyway, so R-Truth just beat him up. What was the next match? This was the Big Show versus Otunga. They made the match early, like I said, from John Laurinaitis saying, "Oh, why don't we do that match?" Big Show with tied behind one back. Tied one arm behind his back versus Otunga. So they done that match. Otunga was wearing him down, and it was quite close for the most part. I think, again, Otunga's gone out the ring or something or whatever, and that's basically given Mark Henry the great time to come out. Big Show's got his arm tied behind his back, and there's nothing he can do. He's trying to release that rope, but Mark Henry sees it as a good chance to send a statement, and he's beat the hell out of him. I don't know, all I saw is him knocking him over. I don't know if he did a World's Strongest Slam after, but basically he's beat him up, and that's just a message sent. So, and then it was the main event, I believe it was. Chicago's own CM Punk in the Gauntlet match. The first opponent came out as Swagger. He wrestled quite well. I think after 4 minutes it was over. Again, I'm sorry I haven't really watched all the matches. I just watched the ending and the starting, because sometimes the matches can get a bit tedious and shit. Anyway, so Punk's beat Swagger. And then Dolph Zigzag Ziggler, heel, has come out and he's like being cocky, and he's actually, I think Ziggler can wrestle better than anyone. Maybe not anyone in the WWE at the minute. Maybe CM Punk's a little bit better, but I think Ziggler, the way he does moves and the way he, what's the word? The way he sells and moves very... If you watch wrestling, then you'll see how good he is at selling and moves. And so it's a good match. And I think Ziggler's quite a good wrestler.
Hey?
I'm talking camera. Ziggler's quite a good wrestler, and he's quite underrated. I can't believe he lost the United States title. That's the most annoying thing I've seen. Although Zack Ryder deserved it after what he's done. So Ziggler's wearing him down, and CM Punk's hit the GTS, and Vicky Guerrero and Jack Swagger complaining to the referee, trying to distract him so Punk didn't get the 1, 2, 3. And then Laurinaitis has come out, and we're thinking, what's going to go on here? And Laurinaitis is basically, what he's done, he's been very clever. He's basically told Vicky Guerrero and what the fuck's Swagger to get out the arena as they were being a distraction of the whole of the match. And the referees obviously were looking over at what's going on, and John Ryder, when we all think he's trying to get rid of Vicky Guerrero, all he's doing is forcing a distraction for Punk. So Punk's looked over to see what's going on, and then Ziggler, perfect time for him to get up, he nails the zigzag. The referee turns around, 1, 2, 3, Ziggler's got the title shot next week on Raw, I believe. Bit annoying the way it ended, but I'm glad Punk didn't win. But I would like to see Punk destroy Laurinaitis if he had won the gauntlet anyway. The third thing that happened was Kane, who was supposed to come out in the middle of the show, he didn't because the Miz's interruption. Well, basically the Miz came out. What am I on about? Kane came out and basically explained why he's gone after John Cena. I think a few of you might have guessed, but he's going on about this rise above hate and how we should accept hate, and it's just a natural thing in our pulses to hate one another, and that Cena's living a lie, and he can't take it when the fans say Cena sucks. So he's basically imitating them words as he's going Cena sucks, and you can see it's getting John Cena as he acts it out quite well. He's like Cena sucks, and basically it looks like Cena's letting the emotions of the chants get to him, so that's obviously frustrating John Cena, and basically Kane's just trying to get into his head. But now we know the main reason he's chose John Cena to come back and destroy is because he believes that he's living a lie, and he's just saying we should be against hate when really we should accept it. And anyway, sorry for my rushed commentary. Hope you've enjoyed this review. It's basically a review of Monday Night Raw, happened on the 26th of December 2011. Sorry if I stuttered on occasions. It's not easy just remembering what I just watched without messing up my lines. I ain't got no lines, by the way. Please rate, comment and subscribe. Grant123 is the D1, it's the channel. God bless.